building, believe in infrastructure, making sure that we maintain our infrastructure. So when we are come from, Dias are come up, on the road now go mash up. All the taxi men whose car suffer front end parts mash up every minute. We soon get help. Hope is on its way. Hope is on its way. Comrades, when you look at the Youth Empowerment Center, we locked down for 5 years. Comrades, hope is on its way. We believe in our young people. Election is near. And I want you to be prepared. And I want you to make sure that we go out. We sell the gospel of the People's National Party. We spend the gospel of Mark Golden. That hope is on the way. We believe in youth empowerment. We believe in infrastructural development. We believe in education of the youth.
PNP, maybe hear yourself power. PNP, PNP, PNP. Comrades, let me first start out by paying respects to the comrades of Western and Eastern Hanover for sticking with the People's National Party. Power, we say, comrades. Me hear them a talk about them are going to build new school, them are going to build new hospital, them are going to build new road. If they could not do it in 10 years, they can't do it again. A PNP going to have to do that. So comrades, now listen to them lies. Cause pure lie, they lie. They lie on a Monday, they lie on a Tuesday, they lie on a Thursday, all Saturday, and 2 times on a Sunday. Time come for Mark Golden and the People's National Party.
Comrades, the next PNP government is going to deliver better for the people of Jamaica. We have looked at the crisis that people are feeling in the cost of living situation. And that is why we want to ease off the pressure for parents when it comes to sending their children to school. We have the meal program, the school meal program. We're going to spend an additional $9 billion a year to ensure that every child in need can attend school and get a hot, nutritious meal every day, primary and secondary school. And when that money is spent, it's going to be spent with the farmers of Jamaica, those who are growing the food and supplying the food that feed the school children. And so that is going to benefit the economy and make the economy in the country stronger. The school children will get proper nutrition and the farmers will get their money for production. And for all families who have never had anybody at university or college before, and they have somebody in the family now who qualifies for university or college, and they're worried about how they're going to finance that, the People's National Party has a plan. First in family scholarship, your child or your family member will get a full scholarship to attend university or college. Why is that? Because we see education as the antidote to poverty. And we will ensure that generations benefit, because once that one member of the family becomes a tertiary educated person with a degree or a program in college, they will help their sisters and brothers step up same way.
Comrades, we are on a serious mission, a mission to rescue Jamaica. And together, Hanover will be 2 out of 2 anytime they call it. So we say, call it and draw, call it and draw, call it and draw.
morning as I drove into Sandy Bay, I noticed my posters were down. I am flattered because nobody flings stone after green mango. The mango has to be ripe. I want to stay on message. The mango has to be ripe for us to fling a stone to pick that mango. And I want to tell you that the People's National Party is ripe. Comrades of Sandy Bay Division, as I engage the communities in Eastern Hanover, the struggle is the same. Water, water, water. It is important that we elect the next Prime Minister to be Mark Jefferson Golding so we can have our own Minister of Water. I listen to their stories. I am one of you. I buy the water like you buy it. I damage my vehicle on the road as you damage it. To the civil servants in Eastern Hanover, you're struggling to buy houses. You're struggling to drive a car. Thank God for Mark Jefferson Golding. Our civil servants will now enjoy lower interest rates when it comes on to housing. Comrades of Hanover, comrades, I've been coming through on the road bad. Yes, whether it is from Great River to Negril, it looks bad. But I am bringing a message of hope from Marky G. You will not be left behind because Hanover deserves better roads. And we will see to that. That is the message from Marky G. And then, comrades, as I look around and as I talk to persons, I realize that water is a big problem. The Montpelier water system, it can't do no more. We need a brand new water system. So whether it is Cash Hill, Patty Hill, or any other place that you can get water, that is the message that I come with, comrades.
You have been such loyal supporters of our party over the years, and we have to show our gratitude, and we definitely have to stop and say a few words here today. Comrades, you have a member of parliament. I've only seen him. I've been in parliament with him for 5 years. I've seen him many times. I've never heard the man's voice. I don't know how him sound, because I never see him talk in parliament yet. You have a lady here in Miss Perkins, a businesswoman, a capable woman, a well-organized woman, a woman who will stand up for your rights, a woman who will stand up for your best interests, a woman who will lobby and try her very best so that you can get a better life here in East Hanover. I know the water issues are real. She and I visited a community up in the hills, not far from here, where there was this big tank and the tank empty. And they say, yeah, we have to fix that situation so the people can get them water. And I'm sure there are many other situations like that. Jamaica don't lack water, you know. It's the water's not distributed properly. And we're not investing in the necessary technology so that the pipes and the tanks are working, and the pumps in particular are there to drive the water where we need it to go. We have, God bless, solar energy nowadays, so we can use solar energy to drive the pumps. We don't have to use expensive electricity, and we can deliver water to the people.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I am confident about my God.
Comrades, we know about the issues that you're facing in St. James. We know about the water issues. We know about the land tenure issues. People have been living on properties for years and years and years and don't have them title. We intend to remedy those situations. We did it in the 1990s with the Operation Pride program. There are many Operation Pride schemes around Jamaica. 50,000 titles were issued at that time, but there are many that are incomplete and unfinished. We have the Porsche program to finish those schemes, deliver those titles to the residents, fix up the infrastructure and make sure they're nice and comfortable and they can build well for them families and enjoy a good quality of life. And here in St. James, I know there are some real issues with land tenure that we have to sort out. And it is my commitment to you that we will be prioritizing, liberating the people through giving them titles and land ownership so they can own their piece of the rock and nobody can tell them nothing.
We have heard the cry. We have heard the complaints and the sufferation for 9 years when Cornwall Regional has been shut down. No matter what the PR they may come with, the building is not finished. It's pure drywall over there. So that opening ceremony they do is one room. It's like you have a veranda in a house and not finish it, not even plumbing inside there, and you cut ribbon for the veranda. We hear about the CT scan that was bought a year ago, and it's just now it starts functional. But if you want to get a scan done, you have to find the money and go outside because they're not paying for it again. The People's National Party stays true to its values. We are a party for the people. We are a party for the nation. And we don't like what is going on in health now, where you have good health if you can pay for it and find the money for it. And dog, name your supper if you cannot find the money and you have to sit down and wait on a bench.
Listen, man, we've been leading this JLP government for 2 years in the polls, and we're in the street now. And those of you who know anything about racers, we have a jockey named Marky G, and he might carry over the line. I mean, I tell you, sir, the vibes that we are feeling in Jamaica right now, I've never felt it before. We have a marching song, and we can tell you, sir, and the energy where our leader, a push off, inspire that song, and it a earth up them head. So our base is alive and well. But I must tell you the one thing on the police side, because you know, say, we have to support the police. Them a try take credit for the decrease in murders that the police have. They have no claim of right for that. It is the People's National Party that pushed them off of the draconian state of emergency. If we had state of emergency now, you probably could not have had this thing. So listen to me, we have the team that is going to motivate the police force for them to continue the work that they are doing. Right now the police them can't get them overtime pay over 3 years. Their increment payments. They ask for 5 measly ambulance and they can't get them. We are going to make it better.
Comrades, today I am proud to stand here as your representative. I am proud to stand here as your daughter. We have suffered together for 23 long years. That's almost quarter of a century. And today we are saying that time has come. Time has come for a better life for us all together. And comrades, let us make up our minds and let us continue to stay the course, because we're not taking 1, 2, 3, 4, but we are taking all 5. It is St. James again for the People's National Party. God bless you. Our days are coming. Comrades, I talked last night, but I couldn't make Sam Sharp Square miss me for me bless up my comrades. Let me tell you something. I am sending home Homer Davis. 22 women, and them a try bully we, but make them know say we not afraid, we're fearless, and we have the people from South St. James back on me, and we're gonna take it back with them. One love, one heart, one destiny. This big girl is ready, and we are ready to deliver for the people of Central St. James. For 9 years, you have been without proper, respectful representation. But I'm here to tell you, the time has come. The time has come, comrades, and I am ready to serve you. From Flower Hill to South Spring, Megitop, Cornwall Court, Melbourne, Rose Heights, Rosemount, King Street, Barracks Road, Barnet Street, Barnet Lane, Portobello. I am ready for you.
Comrades, the change that you seek is on its way. It's time for the trivial leadership of the city to come to an end. We put out a poster by 8 o'clock, by 9 o'clock, parish council, they take it down. Garbage up a pit 4, 3 weeks, they don't see it. Garbage in a parade, 3 weeks, they don't see it. The whole place are mashed down, nobody up for retirement and gutters have no water. Some people at pit 4 have no water. Maya Road mash up 4 years now, they don't see it. So how comes, as we put up posters, 9 o'clock, they run go take it down, not even an hour, say them efficient. Majoring in minor things. That is the Labour Party government. But the People's National Party have a plan for Montego Bay.
Ask the comrades in Northwest St. James one question. Have you ever seen such man campaign so hard like him campaigning now? Everywhere, me put up the things that me can put up field beside it. But comrades, the residents of Northwest St. James know him can't come back with no more promises. It can't take me 23 years to bring water come on now. Couldn't do that. It can't take me 23 years to make sure say land title up there for people in a Montego Hills. It couldn't take me 23 years. And now him a come back after 23 years. Come tell us say him go give you water and him go give you land tenure. Comrades, different something happening in Northwest St. James.
This election is about rescuing Jamaica, land we love. Comrades, look. Negril, you don't have no water. All the tourists in Negril have water, but you, the citizens, don't have water. When you move from Negril, you move into the Sheffield division. Half Found don't have no water either. Negril people do not have no post office. You have to go all the way to Little London to collect economy. Under your next member of parliament, those days will come to an end in Negril for the people of Negril. Work at the hotel, as Bob Marley said, coming in from the cold. This party under this leader, when bringing the contract workers from the cold. If you work 3 months in an hotel, they're not supposed to send you home and break you for 2 weeks and send you to come back to work. Those days is going to come to an end under the People's National Party.
We have a leader and a team in the People's National Party who have said that we are here to restore hope and to give you a future. I want to zoom in specifically on the future because the other side keeps looking back. We don't look back and forward, we are looking. And this is what we want to do for you and your families. Here is the deal. You know the PNP is education. And when we talk about education, we have said that we want to focus on primary and early childhood education because we see the statistics, too many of our children are struggling and no people abandoned. So we want to ensure that we give them
Comrades, it's been a wonderful day, 2 days in fact, touring Jamaica. Everywhere we go, we are well received by the people. They're happy to see us, the energy is high, and everybody's looking forward to whenever Andrew call it, or if we don't call it, the Constitution will call it for him. It must come and it's coming soon. Comrades, we have a great deal of work to do. Help build back Jamaica and rescue Jamaica. Because right now Jamaica is in a malaise, it's in a stagnant situation. The economy is not growing, times hard and rough, and people are looking for hope. They want to see a new and better way forward. Comrades mentioned the reform that we introduced in 2015 when I designed the ganja legislation and brought it to Parliament. We were decriminalizing personal use of ganja, so nobody couldn't get hard and pulled by any police officer for a spray, or a jar weed, or a chalice. Increasing agriculture is an important pillar of the economy. A pillar of the economy which has been treated somewhat as a poor cousin over the years. But in this era of global food insecurity and climate change must be uplifted to a new level. And that is why we plan to establish an agricultural development fund. We're going to be taking some of the money that is earned from the taxes on imported food that we already collect, putting that in a discrete and separate fund for the farmers, managing it well, and enabling them to get access to credit, access to finance through the PC banks, better farm roads, storage facilities, including cold storage. We want the farmers to be successful in this country because farming is critical to the future of the nation. $1 a year for the creative and cultural industries, because that is our industry. And that sector where Jamaica shines internationally. Brand Jamaica built on the power of our music industry over the years. We want to give them support so they can build their craft and build their business around music. So we are going to set aside $1 billion a year for that sector. Not just music either. Anything artistic. You could be doing pottery, you could be doing fine art, you could be doing carving, whatever it may be. It's the culture and creative industry. That $1 billion fund will be in place to help you move ahead with your business and help to grow Brand Jamaica and grow the economy of the country.
March, we are march, 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 march.
People's National Party, greetings. They have a thing where they say that the sun rises in the east, but the sign for the People's National Party is the rising sun. When they call this election, the sun is going to rise in the west, because where the west goes, the rest will go. Westmoreland is going to lead the PNP back into government. We are about the people, so this term is nothing to do with date and gamble. This term is about the development of Eastern Westmoreland for the people, so you can have good road to drive on, so you can have water in your pipes, so you can have internet in your community, electricity in your community, proper housing. No longer when people pass them place with PNP supporters, we are going to put a housing policy in place, so every single man and woman who have the ambition and is willing to work will be able to own a home and push them up that door key and don't have to take shots from nobody. Under the next PNP government in this constituency, we are going to focus on employment, rural development, so you don't have to run away from your community, go to town in order to get employment. We are going to develop the fishing beach, work on the fishing sanctuary. We are going to use technology, so no longer will our fisher folk get lost at sea. We will be able to track them and bring them back home to their families. Use my medical career to help you. I am going to put a mobile health clinic in place, and 1 day per week we're going to come to your community and check on you. When becomes the people when election time to give them the vote and then forget about them. We will be there checking on you when the election are gone. Make sure your sugar alright, make sure your pressure alright. Fill the prescription then for your sign up to NHS so you can be well. Because we care about the people of this constituency and this country. Comrades, this next term is for the people of Eastern Westmoreland. Eastern Westmoreland and Westmoreland has been good and faithful to the People's National Party. Time come now for the PNP to be good and faithful to the people of Eastern Westmoreland and Westmoreland in general. We have a cohesive unit that is working, and so we don't fight no billboard war, we don't fight no cloud war, we are talking about ballot in a box, and when election call, there will be a ballot back on that, because Eastern Westmoreland will be solid in the column of the People's National Party. One of Congress.
People are feel the pressure, they want hope, they're looking for change. Only the People's National Party can deliver that hope and bring that change. When you're talking about agriculture, we see agriculture as a critical industry in the country. This is an era of climate change and food insecurity. That means we have to get our act together as a country and increase our production of food for our people and also export food to those who are not as blessed as we are when it comes to agriculture. Your Member of Parliament happens to also be our spokesperson for agriculture, and he has come up with the idea of the Agricultural Development Fund. We have seen what the Tourism Enhancement Fund has done for tourism in the country and how tourism has grown and become a massive industry in Jamaica. Well, we want to do the same for agriculture, because agriculture will help rural communities in particular to get richer, better off, more productive and live a better life. So the Agricultural Development Fund, which we will finance from a portion of the taxes on imported food, will allow farmers to get access to money through the PC bank so they can do their business. We will deal with the farm roads. We will deal with storage facilities to reduce post-harvest losses, currently estimated at 30% of all agricultural production in Jamaica going to waste because they don't have storage facilities, our farmers. So this is why when we're talking about development in Westmoreland, one of the critical industries is agriculture.
Afternoon. Comrades, I must tell you, I have only one charge against the General Secretary today. I think he must show off, but we know he overdo it. Let me hear neighborhoods are ball out. That this little warrior threaten them. They're afraid of this little lady. She might be small, but she has the spirit of protest in Smilla. The spirit of money. And if when this little warrior say, if a war, and the one of them are tremble, then you know say, they will not deep trouble. Comrades, I want you to say a couple things. The Labour Hands trying to run on the record of a few months of murders going down. And all of us welcome that and thank the police. But 6 months, don't observe them of having the worst record in the history of Jamaica when it comes to violent crime. More Jamaicans have been murdered under Andrew Holness as Prime Minister than under any other Prime Minister in any 2 terms in the history of Jamaica. Comrades, that is not a drug record to run on.
March, we are march, 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 we are march, 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 'cause we are marching on to progress. Time comes only.
Jamaica, time coming up. Time come, the date has finally announced. Everybody come vote for Mark Golden. Because fold your fist, wave your hand, because walk around, district carton, because PNP, because PNP, because PNP, because fold your fist, wave your hand, because
serious business. Central Westmoreland is important to the People's National Party. Comrades, we have a whole heap of problem down. And my tagline said, let's get back on track, because we started many projects while I was there, and since we left, everything shelf and gone. The party is talking about land reform, and I assure you, this constituency have one of the most areas, communities that have issues with land regularization. We started many of them through
Cruz, Northeast St. Elizabeth. Welcome the party leader. Come through, party leader. Come on through. Santa Cruz, party leader Mark Golden, Jamaica's next Prime Minister in Santa Cruz. Dr. David Campbell is also here. Look at Santa Cruz. Comrade Peter Bunting making his way. Is here. Dr. Kenneth Russell from St. Anne. Comrade Miranda Wellington. Comrade Philip Paulwell. Comrade Anthony Hilton. Comrade Anthony Hilton. Comrade Vice President Ian Hales. And your chairman that I will turn over to, Comrade Natalie Nitagav is also here. And I will turn over to the General Secretary.
March, we are march. We are marching on to progress. Time comes, so be alarmed. And we don't care what the labor rights say or what they say we are. Now we need to fight the labor rights and to set Jamaica free. We are blood and fire comrades, and we marching to victory. Everything them broke down, we are go build back better than before. Everything them take away, we are go bring back. We are go set it right and restore. Time come, ease up the pressure. Now Jamaica can't take no more. We are stepping out of darkness into the light and a hit out corruption door. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes.
Is Santa Cruz, are you ready? Yes. We are here. We are here with the incoming
Prime Minister of Jamaica, the President of the People's National Party, Mark Jefferson Golden. Ease. My God, PNP in the mood. Labour right gets running belly. We started out this morning at Sam Sharp Square, and we came around and we are with you now. Several of the leaders are here on the platform with you. But I want to do a little check. I don't want to frighten the Prime Minister, make him no call it, you know. But I want to do a little check. Are you ready for your next member of parliament in Northeast St. Elizabeth? Comrade Zulika Jess.
March, we are march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes only along. And we don't care what the labor rights say or what they say we are. Now we need to fight the labor rights and to set Jamaica free. We are blood and fire comrades, and we march into victory. Everything they
Ease. Everything when them take away, we are going to bring it back. Like how them take away the local preferential rate from NHT, from the teacher, the police, then we are going to bring it back. Everything when them take away, we are going to bring it back. Richard Azad, my brother and friend, big up yourself in the crowd there. Hail the man. But comrades, I am told that these comrades have been waiting for a long time. And so, we don't want to keep them too long, but we want to give them a treat for their patience. And so I want you to keep it short and spicy and get to the point. We don't want nobody we slowly and like them a molasses in the parliament. We want somebody we active. And I want to bring to you now, to bring you greetings, your next member of parliament for the PNP constituency of Northeast St. Elizabeth. Make welcome the Princess Zulika Jess.
March, we are march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes only along. And we don't care what the labor rights say or what they say we are.
Comrades, PNP River come down bang to bang tonight. Members all on the platform, and we have a very star-studded platform tonight. Welcome to the PNP bastion of Northeastern St. Elizabeth. Comrade Party Leader, I am here to declare to you tonight that Northeastern St. Elizabeth will be in the winning column for the People's National Party.
March, we are march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes only along.
Comrades, I know you have been waiting patiently. And so tonight, my message to you is very simple. My message to you tonight is simply that everybody deserves to have a decent life. And when I say to you that everybody deserves a decent life, I mean that everybody deserves to have running water in them pipe. I mean that everybody deserves to have a roof over them head. When I say to you that everybody deserves a decent life, when I say to you that everybody deserves a decent life, I mean that you deserve good roads. I mean not just, comrades, I mean not just talk about an inch of road. Me I talk about a mile and more. When I say to you that everybody deserves to have running water in them pipe, I mean to say to you that it cannot be just for us to have a well in Pepper, a reservoir in a gutter, but yet them divert with water and send it all the way up the hill down to Manchester, and we not have no water in a northeast St. Elizabeth. I say to you that time come for Southampton to have water. Time come.
March, 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 we are march, march, march.
Time come for Bog to finally get water. Time come for Balaclava Division, Braids River Division to finally get a slice of the pie. We deserve to have water in our pipes. So comrades, I want to say this to you because we're getting down to the wire. We are only a few days away from the next election. And all of a sudden we know so them a come with the usual thing. Them a go try to buy it because them can't beat with fair and square. But I am here to say to you, that we, the comrades, the supporters, the well-wishers of Northeastern St. Elizabeth, we are not for sale. So comrades, let us not forget that it is this government that thief with 557 bags of fertilizer. Let us not forget that it is this JLP government that issue 150 black tank to them workers and labor rights, but nothing for you, the people of Northeastern St. Elizabeth. Comrades, we have a road in Lambert Road. We done pagan struggle and fight and bleed for we get the road. And the outgoing MP won't come thief the road because me call him the 1-inch man. He might try prove same can fix more than 1 inch. But I am here to say tonight that them thief with fertilizer, them thief with ideas. You notice every time we put up a billboard, they run back away and put up 2 after we. But comrades, they will not steal Northeastern St. Elizabeth from the People's National Party.
March, 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 we are march, march, march.
So comrades, as I close, I am here to give you my commitment that under my administration, which will be led by Mark Jefferson Golden, I am here to commit that as your next member of parliament, running water go in your pipe. I am here to commit that your garbage will be collected, because me notice Me notice from me tell him say me I want girl with me face can't go on garbage truck. Him no bother roll out the garbage truck again.
March, 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 we are march, march, march.
But as your next member of parliament, I am committing to you that Northeastern St. Elizabeth will get a decent life. The people of Northeastern St. Elizabeth will have a member of parliament who going to make sure that we have employment for our people right here so in the Northeast. Our people will have access to the various enterprises. And I'm telling you tonight, Santa Cruz must get a BPO facility.
March, 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 we are march, march, march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes only along. And we don't care what the liberals say.
I am telling you tonight, as your next member of parliament, that Elim must get a factory. I am here to tell you. I am here to tell you that you, the people of Northeastern St. Elizabeth, will get a better life under the People's National Party. So for my farmers who are farming the ground in areas where there's no water, I understand that I know everybody wants a beast for drive, but I understand that everybody wants a decent life. And so as your next member of parliament, I am going to make sure that this is your time. This is time for a better life. Comrades, comrades, the word is love.
March, 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 we are march, march.
Ease. Comrades, I want you to welcome the man that just walked on stage, the Rastaman, Severed, Senator Damian Crawford.
Ganja planter.
Call me the ganja farmer. Comrades, I want to say big up to the original gangster for life, the councillor out of the Brace River Division, Comrade Donovan Pagan. I want to say big up to the former mayor of Black River out of the Balaclava Division, Comrade Fisher. And I want to say big up to my brethren and friend out of the Silo Division, the champion councillor, Comrade Champy. And Comrade Morris. And Comrade Morris, big up yourself. Apparently my eyes them a get dark. Cause me never see my sister there. Comrade Denise Daly, greet the people, let them know you're in the building. Touch. For 30 seconds. Quick. For 30 seconds. Make welcome your former member of parliament, Comrade Raymond Price.
March, we are march, march, march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes only along. And we don't care what the liberals say or what they say we are.
Comrades, I only have about 20% of my voice left. But I don't need too much voice to send this simple, important message. You now know what 5 years under the wrong side as the MP feel like. So I want everybody from Aberdeen to Abrahams, from Burn Savannah to Goshen, and from Braze River to Roses Valley. Remember these two words for election day. One Jess. One Jess. One Jess is all you need. The word is always love, comrades. Respect and manners.
March, march, we are march, march, march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes on.
Touch. Now, comrades, we have a politician on the platform who may say one of the best politician in our country. She don't know how to lose. But just want she come forward and ask what type of comrade they in at the building tonight. Please make welcome Comrade Natalie Nita Garvey.
March, 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 we are march, march, march.
Comrades! Comrades! What the comrades them there? What them there? What them there? What are the comrades right there? What them there? What them there? What the comrades them there? Tell me! Wallet selector! Selector wallet. What the comrades there? What them can't switch? Show me quick, 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 quick. Wallet selector. What the comrade? What them can't buy? Nobody can buy you. Let me see you. Let me see the PG parties to comrade them. Let me see the Michael Manley comrade them. Let me see the Portia Stems and Miller comrade them. And the Peter Phillips comrade them. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if you're ready for Mark Jefferson Golden to be your next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Where is love, comrades?
Touch. Comrades, you know, sir, 2020 Green Man, them get away with a local thing. Them get away with a local thing and beat we up, you know. And them run around and start hype with it. When you left from center, you have to come all the way around to Manchester before you find an ex-PNP MP. We are set to the Green Man. We want a rematch. Make welcome MP Michael Phillips.
March, 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 we are march.
Comrades!
Now we are.
Put up your fist in the air, comrades! Put up your fist in the air! Comrades, look here now. This election is going to be one of the most important elections that we would have ever faced in this country. The Prime Minister going around the country using taxpayers' money to campaign, cutting ribbon left, right and center, full page ad in the Gleaner, promising everything that he could not have done in 10 years. But the time has come because the PNP has the better plan. We say new boss, them say old boss. We say feed the children them in the school, them say give them 2 meals a day. We say more houses, them say only 300 houses. Well, the time come, comrades, for we to show them, the PNP to show them, that the Jamaican people, them tired of the lies, them tired of the thieving, them tired of the backbiting, because time come, time come, time come, time come, comrades. Comrades, there was a time in Jamaica when the whole of we used to pack up a phone box at Sunday daytime and tell a man say hurry up and talk so me can get a talk off of this. There was a comrade that came and broke the monopoly so that your former MP Roger Clark say man can't have one phone or call the next phone. Welcome the connection boss, MP Philip Paulwell.
Among all the promises that they have made, there is one I hear them coming to Santa Cruz with. I hear them going to air condition the whole of Santa Cruz. Comrades, I have one promise to make to you. Because life hard, life not hard, life rough, life tough. People can't afford food. And one of the reasons for that is the high cost of electricity. And all of a sudden, after 9 years, I hear the Minister of Energy talking about high price of electricity. This is after 4 ministers, you know. And this is after they had so much time to continue the work we were doing to transform energy in Jamaica. We have a promise to make. We have to bring the price of electricity down. And a lot of it is going to be in your own hands, your own power, because we are going to give you access to your own solar panels, your inverters, and most importantly, batteries to store the electricity so that when the sun goes down, you're going to have energy to last us through the night. Master God, give us the sun. Let us use it for powering our people. Comrades of Santa Cruz, you're looking good. Jess, you're gone clear. One love, comrades. Greetings. I give you one love.
March, 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 we are march, march, march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes, so be alarmed. And we don't care what the labor rights say or what they say we are.
East. Comrades, I want you to welcome a brethren of mine, a real guinea gag out of Western Westmoreland. Make welcome the power boss himself, Comrade Vice President Ian Hayes.
March, 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 we are march, march, march.
Comrade Chairman, next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden. Comrades, one and all, good night to each and every one of you. I will only take 1 minute to tell you this. I am the shadow spokesperson for water. It's time you stop carrying water on your head now in Jamaica. It is time for you to stop buying truck water. And under the next People's National Party government, we will not neglect the parish of St. Elizabeth. Time come for the people of St. Elizabeth. God bless you, one and all. Thank you.
What do you have now? Hello. Hey, follow me. Hey, follow me. Come follow me now. Mix this. Boy, I'm on a rush them like a pit bull. Mix with a ratty. Lock them like a rifle. Mix with a shotty. And over them, love the watchy, chatty like a peeping jam. Mix with a motor massy China.
Is a labor right them. I go round and them realize that them now get no traction.
Comrades all, I want to say something to you now. The simple fact that they can't call it shows that their numbers are not looking good for them. If you ask certain DJ, them would say, them coward like that. Now, if it's one thing you should always remember, labor right never ever like education. From the time when them say education can't yam, till when them say they never seen scholarship, they only see sugar ship. They have never liked education. And I studied to understand that the reason them hate education is because if the people were educated, labor right can never win in this country. The latest that we see is them proposal in response to Mark Golding's proposal for a rural transportation mechanism. They come to say them have rural school bus. Now I don't know why them send Darrell Vars for count, because Darrell Vars can't count past 10 without lick him chest. So me want to know why them send him for come count to 600,000. I realize that maybe they want him kill himself, because the more he reach 10 him have a lick him chest. By the time he reach 600,000 he must dead at it.
Them coward like that. Never yet get a chance.
Now let me show you how labor right lie like show. Them lie like John Wick. Darrell Vars say in 2 years, his rural bus system will move 650,000 children. The total number of children in primary and high school is 400,070. So where Darrell Vars going to get the next 200,000 children? That is how them lie like show. He then says that 100 bus going to move 360,000 people. 100 bus have 4,800 seats. So you tell me which bus can make 63 trips between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. That is how labor right lie like show. But what we say? We say we will go to the principals and to the guidance counselors and ask them who is having difficulty coming to school. Yes. Once we get that list, we will send our social workers to find out the reason why them have difficulty coming to school. And if the reason is transportation, we're going to look at which category of transportation is the problem. The first category is availability of transport. And the second category is the affordability of transport. Look how much places you find it difficult because taxi no want run come up there because it's a farming community. So those who have availability problems, we will contract the private sector providers to make sure we subsidize that trip, that they can make the trip into the interlands and come out back so picnic can reach a school. That means that the money is going in the pockets of the private sector like the taxi men, but they want the money to go in the pockets of the politician, so they create another system that them can rob and thief and say that the gas missing. Gas gone. And if it is an affordability problem, once the child got to school, you will receive your $2,500 a week. They don't want money to you, they want money only to themselves. So when I hear them talk about labor right, none of them not bright like when Mark Golding in a 1 grade. Them not bright like when Dayton, their basic school. And
when you were in the womb.
Them not bright like when I was in the womb. Small minds cannot solve big problems. The education system has deteriorated. I'm going to finish because the boss have to come, but let me say this. Me the one who know when Faval didn't move, go to the Ministry of Finance. Because when she was at the Ministry of Education, she could what she did and she did what she could, but nothing wasn't good about it. So the only question I ask the labor rights, if by any chance you think you go win the next election, think again, because the people have asked me what can go so.
Them coward like that. Never yet get a charge. So hold your bar. So hold your bar. Real bad fi make car, fi make phone car. Iron hand no hard fit we done a tar.
It's I don't want them say we up here and preach any form of violence, and I want you find a local gospel song for me around there, you know. Amazing grace. Back to regular programming. You know, I hear the green people them say, them not ready. 2 years ago, the Prime Minister said him know when to turn it on and turn it off. We went into the local government election and him going to constituencies and divisions of campaign till 2 a.m. in the morning and them still lose. When him call this election, them are going to get a beating. Them must get a beating. Them have to get a beating. A few years ago, when a youth of a draw herb, them used to lock them up. They locked up a youth named Mario Dean and them beat him in a lockup and him dead. There was a politician that said that nothing go on no more. So him decriminalized the personal use of marijuana so police can haul and pull people no longer. He's a social justice champion. And Mark Golden, may I tell you about it? There is a politician among us who, when he was Minister of Justice, he passed over 100 pieces of legislations. He is the best legislator in the parliament, bar none. Last week, when they wanted to tax the Airbnb, it was Mark Golden that took up the bill that they never shown him before and rip it to pieces, and them have to take it, go put it down one side and couldn't bother pass it. We are talking about an intellectual giant. We are talking about Mark Jefferson Golden, a man that went to Augustown and found himself a Nubian goddess by the name of Sandra and has been married to her for the last 36 years. And when him see her, or you call her name, his face light up because he's still in love with his African princess. I am talking about Mark Jefferson Golden. I'm talking about the same Mark Golden that produced some albums. Them never know, say, the comrade leader is musically talented. I'm talking about Mark Golden, that is the chairman of Arnett Garden Football Club. Them never know, say, the leader involved in our sports as well. I'm talking about the representative of Jungle, South St. Andrew. Make welcome the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, the President of the People's National Party, Mark Jefferson Golden.
Hey! Mark Golden. Yeah. Mark Golden ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready. The people them ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready.
He's Comrade Chairman, General Secretary of the People's National Party, Dr. Dayton Campbell. All of the comrades in the audience, leadership of the party, officers, candidates. Special shout out to the next Member of Parliament for Northeast St. Elizabeth, my sister, attorney at law, brilliant female, Zulika Jess. Comrades, you look beautiful tonight. Me love to see how we cark up Santa Cruz. PNP River come down, bank to bank in a Santa Cruz. Comrades, we've had 2 days on the road, touring several parishes all across Jamaica. The vibe of the people has been fantastic, full of energy, looking for change, excited about the programs of the People's National Party and what we plan to deliver for Jamaica. And I'm very proud of our people who are on the tour because we've made numerous stops and spoke to the people. And I never heard one word of profanity, one dirty bad word. None of them was called from our platform because we are behaving in a decent manner and we want a decent campaign. And I say to all our candidates, let's keep it up and keep it that way, clean and nice, because the people appreciate it. Comrades, we have a program, a progressive program to support the needs of the Jamaican people. Whether it be infrastructure, where our priority will be water, the delivery of water to the people, and internal roads, which are in such a deplorable condition due to 10 years of neglect by the Jamaica Labour Party government. Whether it be agriculture, we are going to establish the Agricultural Development Fund. We are going to fund it from a portion of the taxes on imported food. And we're going to make those resources available to the farmers of this country so that they can get access to credit, access to finance through the PC banks. They can get better farm roads. They can get storage facilities so they don't lose so much of the crops after they can't sell it because of whatever reason to do with the price or whatever. It can go into storage. We want to build Jamaica's agricultural industry because we are in the era of climate change and food insecurity, and we can't rely on any other country to feed us. Jamaica must stand proud and feed itself. We have the best farmers, we have the best crops. We can do it, comrades. We just need good policy under a good government. When it comes to education, Damien told you about the RIDE program and he's flashed it out. We also are intending to provide meals in schools for all needy children. 55% of Jamaicans, 55 out of every 100 Jamaicans, the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization has said, are suffering from food insecurity. What that mean? That means they're not getting good food to eat or enough food to eat. That's why we have so much people with sugar, so much people with pressure, so much stroke. That is why we have to ensure that our children going to school are properly nourished, and many families struggle to find lunch money for the children. So the next People's National Party is gonna guarantee that all needy children will get at least one hot, nutritious meal a day at school, primary and secondary. It's gonna cost us $9 billion a year extra. But I love that because that money is gonna be spent among our farmers because they'll be the ones supplying the food to feed the children. So we're solving several problems at once. We're empowering our farmers and giving them more business, and we're supporting our families and our school children with proper nutrition. That is good policy. That is how to develop a country. That is the PNP way. And we have the First in Family program, an idea of Damien Crawford who was on the stage just a while ago. Any school, any household, family, where they have somebody who qualifies for university or college, if they have been, nobody from that family has gone to university or college before, and they will be the first, but they can't afford it. The PNP government will give them a full scholarship to go to university or college so that they can improve their lives and help their families move up in life as well. And when it comes to housing, you know, say a PNP that we plan to build 50,000 affordable houses over the next 5 years. Every constituency will get at least 500 of those affordable houses, including Northeast, St. Elizabeth. And we are going to look for public lands, and we've already started to do that. to identify public lands that can be used for housing, lands that are not suitable for agriculture, and we're going to make them available to the agents of the state that deal with housing. And when we sell those houses to people, we will not include the value of the land in the price of the house, because we feel that it is only right that having taken all this money out the NHT, which was the people's money, we must give them back something. So we're giving them back the land in the value of the house without paying it. They don't have to pay for that. So when you buy one of those houses, you're getting $2 to $3 million of additional value that you don't have to pay for, and that is going to make you wealthier than you were before. That is the thinking of the People's National Party. And of course, we are going to deal with first-time buyers. Young people are struggling to get on the housing ownership ladder. We have the special deposit program, $1 billion a year, using money within the NHT. Anyone up to 35 who's been a contributor to the NHT for at least 2 years, if they're buying their first home, they will get a grant, money they don't have to pay back, $500,000. They'll pay down on a house and join the ownership ladder. We believe in young people. We want to give them a start in life. And for those people who are informally employed and they don't have a pay slip every fortnight or every month, that means they can't prove their income and can't qualify for a mortgage. We have the rent-to-own scheme to deal with that. They can go into the house as a tenant, pay the rent, which would be equivalent to the mortgage. And if they make their payments on a regular basis for first 6 months, we will say that is proof of income. You can borrow the money, draw down the loan, buy the house, and move from a tenant to being an owner and have your owner door key and your piece of the rock. Yeah, man, and that the PNP I deal with. We're going to establish a $1 billion fund to support those of us who are in the creative industries and cultural industries, our entertainers, our artists, our craftsmen. You will be able to access that $1 billion fund to buy equipment or whatever it is you need to do to get yourself forward in the entertainment industry. Because we recognize the brilliance of Jamaicans as entertainers, and our brand Jamaica is powerful all over the world. Built by man like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer from my constituency, Trenchtown, and so many other great artists and many other brilliant artists and so on. Jamaican food is respected all over the world. There's so much potential in our culture. We need to support the cultural and creative industries. And for persons with disabilities, we have a fund for you, because we were the ones under the PNP that signed the UN Convention for the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, and we were the ones who introduced that into the Jamaican law by passing the Disabilities Act. And we now want to support persons with disabilities with a fund of $1 billion to help them get access to what they need to be productive citizens and fully included in every aspect of our society. I grew up with persons with disabilities. My father was the first orthopedic surgeon in Jamaica. And when there was a polio epidemic in the 1950s, he started the polio center, which became the Mona Rehabilitation Center. And when he died in 1996, P.J. Patterson blessed up my family and said he's going to call the center after my father, the Sir John Golding Rehabilitation Center for persons with disabilities, the only one of its kind in the English-speaking Caribbean. So my family has a commitment to persons with disabilities, and we want to make life better for them so that they can live in dignity and have full access to all what society has to offer. The PNP believes in social justice. And that is why when I was Minister of Justice and the youth Maria Dean got killed in jail, I felt so badly about it. I had to accelerate the program that we were already working on to decriminalize ganja in Jamaica, so no police can harass you over a spliff tail or a draw weed or a chalice, nothing like that. And everybody can do what they want to do as long as it's personal use. And we established a new industry of medical and therapeutic ganja. But the Labour Rights won the election in 2016 and they never knew what to do with it and they never love it and they never deal with it right. So it hasn't gone the way it should have gone. The next PNP government will set it right and all ganja farmers will have a new deal under the People's National Party who wants it to be part of the formal economy. They want it to be part of building Jamaica because you build the brand of Jamaica around the herb. So people, enough work we have ahead of us. Whole heap of things to do. But to start the work, we have to win the next general election. And it's you who are going to guarantee that for us. And I need this sister in here, Comrade Zolika Jess, beside me in a garden house. Brilliant female. And I'm asking you to do the right thing and put your ex beside the head for Zolika Jess come election day. Whenever Andrew call it, or if him don't call it because him afraid, when the Constitution call it, we want Zolika Jess back in Parliament representing Northeast St. Elizabeth. Comrades, you look good. Are you ready? Are you ready for Zolika Jess? Are you ready for the People's National Party? Are you ready for Ayman Markeji to be your next Prime Minister? You look like you're ready. You sound like you're ready. You feel like you're ready. I know you're ready. Comrades, when I ask you what time it is, I want you to tell me, time come. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Comrades, power to the people. The word is love. Victory is assured. Do the work. Do the right thing. And life will be better under the next PNP government. God bless you all, comrades. Thank you for coming.
Take what's rightfully mine. Take what's rightfully mine. But that aside, you don't know me, you for cuckoo. I said this head bigger than your cuckoo.
Is. Select, I wonder if you can find better must come for me whilst I go and do something here, sir. But I want to big up my brother Norman Scott, you know. Scotty, me see you in our crowd, you know. And we know so you take South East St. Elizabeth and carry it home for the People's National Party. I want to big up Comrade Patricia as well, you know. A warrior that is going to take back Northwest St. Elizabeth. And I want to big up Rose Shaw out of St. Thomas. Oh Lord.
Yeah. I've been trying a long time, still I can't make it. Everything I try to do seems to go wrong. It seems I have done something wrong, but they're trying to keep it down. God bless, no one curse. Thank God I'm not the worst. They can't conquer me.
Yes. Joshua tell them in a 72, better must come. And better must come. Time come for better for the people of Jamaica. Jamaica rise. The trumpet has sounded my country.
Away from the sun. The torch has been lighted. The dawn is at hand. Who joins in the fight for his own native land? Land of my birth, I pledge to be loyal and faithful, true to thee.
Good night, comrades. See you tomorrow night in Christiana in Manchester. Let go the tune. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
March, we are march, march.
Jamaica, time coming up. Time come, the date has finally announced. Everybody come vote for Mark Golden. Because fold your fist, wave your hand, because walk around, district carton, because PNP, because PNP, because PNP, because fold your fist, wave your hand, because
serious business. Central Westmoreland is important to the People's National Party. Comrades, we have a whole heap of problem down there. And my tagline said, let's get back on track. Because we started many projects while I was there, and since we left, everything shelf and gone. The party is talking about land reform, and I assure you, this constituency have one of the most areas, communities that have issues with land regularization. We started many of them through Operation Pride, and Marky G and the PNP has pledged that every single Operation Pride community, so when they talk about Park, when they talk about Newmarket Oval, when they talk about Charlene, Landile, all of them places, those places will be regularized under the People's National Party. We started the next program by Morris in the Petersfield Division, where we joined the Ministry of Agriculture at the time. We gave away certificates of possession up there with the intention for people to get their titles within 2 years. But when we lost the elections in 2016, the JLP has thrown away the program because they don't respect the people of Morris. They don't respect the people of Petersfield. They don't respect the people of Frome, of North South and Cornwall Mountain. So we are going to show them the respect come where respect due, and respect is right here. So because Marky G going to ensure that we'll get the things them what we need to get.
Comrades of Central Westmoreland here in South today. What a joy to see you. Thank you so much for being here with us. We have 22 female candidates on our roster for the upcoming general elections. 22. And the man who them are run here in Central Westmoreland is a man who beat up woman with a stool, caught on video. And that is who they want to put forward to be elected, re-elected into Parliament. The people of Central Westmoreland have a big decision because, boy, I don't like know them bring in a man who has proven in the past his capacity to deliver good service to the people, and somebody who has plans and the energy to deliver good service and representation going forward. First, a man with that cloud hanging over him.
I bring you greetings. You know, this is one of my favorite constituencies because when I was Minister of Energy, the amount of REP projects I do in Central Westmoreland, the whole of Westmoreland was poised to become 100% electrification if Sister P had her way, and we had won back in 2016. So big up yourself, Central Westmoreland. It's not only REP, but we did the tablets in school program, we did the Universal Service Fund community project inside here. Market G, we can't wait for you to come back into office. Central Westmoreland will be back on the map. Back on the map. And comrades, you know and I know that time's hard. Things tough. No prosperity no come to Jamaica yet. And that's why we say time come. Because very soon we have to get back our REP project on the ground. We have to make sure that Nessa, which I'm scrapped, we can reactivate it, because NESA wasn't only to get rural electrification done. We had plans to put in a solar manufacturing plant in Jamaica, operated by Jamaicans, to provide solar power, solar panels to our people. And that is where we're going to take the next step of our reforms of electrification in Jamaica. Right now the price of electricity is too high. You can't afford it. And because it's so high, it affects every single thing that we produce in Jamaica. And the poor can't take it no more. So we have a program to utilize the sun that God has given us to make sure we can generate electricity using solar, because solar power is PNP power. And that's what we say. And that's what we say. We have a local warrior represent us. in Southwest St. Elizabeth. I will say them look like them want fix for all. I will tell them back up because we are bucketive. The road we are stand beside her and support her. So hop up and we have 2 more stops before the night finishes. So we're going to burn a little quick fire and move on. And we welcome you to join us. Lord, it'll look good. You know, so government hands will get nervous and I'm going to call the election. Oh, what a crazy. I swear, government hands will get nervous. Oh, a little dynamo. I grew up in a church. And when we grew up in a church, they got church and hear Brother Jabez say, I am a warrior, Christian warrior, with me weapon in the right hand. Hold it. I never hear nobody report Jabez to the political ombudsman because he was fighting against spiritual wickedness in high places. We are fighting against those selling the free fertilizer. We are fighting against those who are corruptly taking away the money from our people. And so we give you a champion for the people. Let's welcome your next member of parliament, Jamaica Wellington.
We are sending a strong message right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. Today I am proud to say to you right here in Black River that tonight we turn and we paint the town orange and future forever for the People's National Party in Southwest St. Elizabeth. Tonight is historic. It is not only historic, but it's telling a true story, a testimony to what is to come in this constituency. I want to say to you tonight, to my people, to my neighbors, to my friends, to the people that I've grown up with all my life, it is better to have a nanny fighting for you than an Alibaba waiting for you. I know your needs. I know the things that you have been fighting for. And I tell to you tonight, I am going to be fighting with you. I will not only lead you, but I will listen to you. And I will not only make decisions for you, but I will make decisions with you. And that is what is important. Comrades, I have one message to send to the Jamaica Labour Party. Southwest St. Elizabeth is coming home for the People's National Party. I feel proud when we entered Black River this evening. To the comrades and friends, to the visitors, welcome to the future PNP stronghold for the People's National Party. Only expand the agricultural areas with irrigation water, but we have to expand the domestic reach of the water. Years ago, many communities had water, but what they have done to Southwest is put color in our water. All of a sudden, certain communities can't get water. All of a sudden, truck and decide who to get water. I say to you, Jamaica Labour Party, Southwest want water. Under my leadership, water will no longer have color in Southwest St. Elizabeth.
Catch a fire with somebody's soul. We don't catch a fire. Burn them with the Holy Ghost. Burn them with the Holy Ghost. Stop it.
Big respect to the lady of the hour, our little warrior, our great champion of the people, Southwest St. Elizabeth, Miranda Wellington. I just want to thank each and every one of you who has joined us here this evening in Black River to give us the strength, the energy, and the love. I know everywhere we go, the vibe is just right, the vibe is just high, energy high. People want change. People really looking forward to a better future for the country. And they see the PNP as the persons to carry through that change. Comrades and friends, we know that is not an easy road, but we have done the work. Over the last several years, we've built back the unity in the party. We've strengthened the organization of the party. We've developed a progressive message of hope for the people. And we are ready to assume the responsibility to the Jamaican people of governing in the name of the people and for the people. It's education. We have the progressive policies in education. We recognize that many parents are struggling with their children, struggling to find lunch money, struggling to find bus fare and taxi fare. So we are going to increase the allocation to school feeding by $9 billion a year to ensure that every needy child gets at least one hot, nutritious meal a day at school, primary and secondary school. And that $9 billion will be spent with the farmers, because they're the ones who are going to sell the food to us so we can feed them at school. So we're spreading the love, spreading the joy, and improving the economy while improving the lives of the parents and the children. If it's agriculture, you have to check the PNP. We have a progressive plan for agriculture. We see the farmers as an essential partner in the economic development of the country. We want to enable our farmers and empower our farmers through the establishment of the Agricultural Development Fund. We have seen what the Tourism Enhancement Fund did for tourism. It is time now for agriculture to take its rightful place as an economic pillar that will help us to build development and make our people better off. The purpose of the Agricultural Development Fund is to assure channels of finance into the farming sector through the PC banks, to help with farm roads, to help with storage facilities. We know that post-harvest losses in Jamaica are 30%. 30% of the crops of the country are never monetized and turned to money because there's no storage for them. We want to deal with these issues. We want to empower our farmers. So if you're a farmer, or if your people are farmers, check the PNP. Give the PNP the ride. An honest government. They want government that uses the resources of the people for the people only and not for them friend and company. They want a government they can have trust and confidence in. Not a government that will take a gift of fertilizer from the Kingdom of Morocco and have it to sell to make money for themselves and deny the farmers the benefit. We want those things. And we have a country where the Prime Minister of the country is not in good standing with the Integrity Commission of the country because his financial returns, his declarations of his assets and liabilities and income can't be certified because it's questionable and he's not answering the questions. And they refer the matter to the Financial Investigations Division, the FID, and what them do. Then put a man there who has publicly stated that nothing wrong with what the Prime Minister has done and has also not qualified for the position because he has no experience in law enforcement, and they changed the requirements for the post after advertising it to eliminate those requirements because he couldn't qualify to put him in there. That is what they're doing to undermine critical institutions in the country. People, we have to get rid of this government. The time come to change in Jamaica. Time come for a better government. A government that will look after the interests of the people. A government that will sit on the crowd. A government that can stand up internationally and give a third Jamaica place as was done